Get these player picks open. You're hunting for 99s. You'll get a low... Look at that, boys. Do you want your attack to look a little bit more like this? With 99, CR7, Messi, and Hullet. With the current grind out in the game, boys, it is as simple as ever to pack these 99s. Today, we're going to keep it simple. It's a really easy grind. Just make sure you're doing it right. Follow along. And honestly, these 99s will start pouring in the more time you spend on the game. Like always, let's start straight with the SBC tab. And really now, all you're going to need is these SBCs here. Today's all about simplicity, right? Let's not get overcomplicated with all the different SBCs. Just you're only going to need, I'd say, 5, right? So you're going to choose and favorite the 1 of 3 TOTS player pick, the 1 of 6 campaign player pick, which is for the 99s, but also for a little bit of fun. The icon pick as well. And then the main 2 SBCs you're going to be grinding is the 89 squad shifter and the 85 times 10s. And by the way, as you already probably know, these 85 times 10s are just mental at the minute. It's pretty sick. But let me walk you through the order and exactly sort of how to do each SBC and the way I'm doing it anyway. And boys, if you're thinking, I've not got the fodder in my club to start this grind, go and make sure you've done your crafting SBC completionist, because this just gives you some insane packs. I'm sure most of you will have done it, but you get some 5 times 86, 8 times 85, just some insane stuff, including an 85 times 30, right? As soon as you do this, which is free, by the way, it's just non-rare golds. As soon as you do this, you'll have the fodder to start the complete grind, and you'll never run out from there. You even get yourself a 99 Griezmann, so you can tick the first one off. Again, boys, speaking of 99s, let me know down below in the comments, who's your best 99 you've packed so far? By the way, we're just going to do the console method today. In the past, I've showed you how to do it using Pale Tools and the web app, but the grind's so easy at the minute that just do it on the console. It's a little bit more fun, and it's not really any slower. I mean, you can do it on Pale Tools if you want, but you'll see what I mean. So I always start with the 1 of 3 TOTS player pick, and basically, obviously you need these for the 85 times 10s, so you're just going to try and do these as many as possible at the start. And now, one thing you'll see with me here when I'm doing the grind is I'm not too stringent on rating. So you can see I'm throwing ratings in here that I wouldn't normally. I'd save 88 for the campaign pick and maybe try and find another 85 here. We might not have one in storage. We can just throw in 86 for now. Basically save the 88 for the campaign picks, but this is an 85 rated squad. I'd say anything from 83 to 87, absolutely fine to go in. And start with these, just do as many as possible, get them stacked up in your club, and they set you up for the 85 times 10s. And of course, choose the highest rating, that helps a bunch, right? Then once you've spammed loads of TOTS player picks, you might have 5 to 10 team of the seasons in your club, straight into the 85 times 10s. And I'll be honest with you right now, if you're going to get a 99, it'll be from this pack, in my opinion, right? First of all, throw in that team of the season that you, or the team of the seasons that you've just got from the player pick. So I've got a bunch here. You can throw in anything. 95's ideal, but anything will work. I believe with a 95 team of the season, you can get away with a 84 rated squad with maybe, I think it's 185. So I've got a full 84 rated squad here. I think it's 185 gets it to a, yeah, 185 gets it to an 86, and you just throw that in. What I will say is mess around with the rating, right? You don't need to be too stringent, but I would put maximum 87 in it and then just work around with the ratings in your club. Then once you've done a bunch of 85 times 10s, basically as many as you have team of the seasons, as I've done here, you can go and open them all, right? Your dupe storage might get full. So again, like I always say, only send 85 and above to the storage when you're doing this grind, which obviously for the 85 times 10s here, that's easy. But it's when you're doing the next sort of 89 exchanges where that really matters. And yeah, boys, these packs are crazy. You're really hoping to get some more team of the seasons, but this is where you're looking for your big 99s. You'll get a ton of fodder from these as well. I mean, you can do all the player SBCs basically instantly in a minute. And then, boys, soon enough, you'll get a full duplicate storage just with those 85s and above, and it'll look something like this. This is what mine's looking like already. It is insane, right? And this is obviously just the duplicate storage, so the 99s are going straight to the club, but it's mental. So you're going to go onto the 89 exchange next, and obviously 89s and above. And here, focus using your dupe storage, but you can use everything from the club as well. And I would honestly go up to 96, 97 rated here. You can save some of them if you want when you're doing player SBCs. If you're not too bothered about player SBCs, honestly, don't worry too much about the rating here. Yes, they can go into the icon pack, but this grind's never ending. So what I like to do personally is save a bunch of fodder, and then when eventually you're ready to do some icon picks, you can do them then. But in the middle, when you're doing the grind, don't worry too much about rating. And yeah, like the 85 times 10s, open these 50 player packs, team of the season, beautiful. But really, really important, right? send everything to the club here. But with the dupe storage, only send 85 to the dupe storage, nothing else. Those 2 packs alone, you'll be packing 99s, I promise you. You've just got to rinse and repeat. You don't need anything else, nothing fancy, right? But this is how to increase the chances of you getting 99s. Once you've done a few loops of the 85 times 10s and the 89 squad shifters, you can then look to these campaign picks here, and they're really easy, right? You've got your 88 rated squad here, which you're going to put, obviously, all your 88s in, which is why we were saving them before. But you can even put a few 89s and 90s in. I wouldn't stress. If you want to do a few of these, that's fine. And then with your 84 rated squad, you're going to put in a team of the season, and I think probably an 82, 83 rated squad. Again, you won't struggle on the rating. Don't worry too much about it. Get these player picks open. You're hunting for 99s. You'll get a low... Look at that, boys. Boys, we don't lie around here. It's one I've not even packed yet. That is insane, man. Look, that wasn't meant to happen, not in the script, but there you go, boys. Proof is in the pudding. 99 Hansen. You can't complain with that. That's why you get your campaign picks done. I can't believe that. Well, yeah, boys, it looks like we might have to shift the team around a little bit. We've now got the true full 99 attack, and there you go. The grind doesn't lie. Moving swiftly on, though, boys. Let's continue with the rest of the grind. You're then going to move on to the icon player picks. And for these, they're a little bit more expensive. But as you've seen with the fodder so far, honestly, they're a doddle, right? In the 89s, again, same as the 89 exchange. You just put your as many 89s and 97s in. Don't worry about it. I'd do these 2 on the right first because they're rating locked. So again, with this one, put your 88s and above. This one, 89s and above. And then these 2 here you can play about with. You're going to need to do some more team of the season player picks, but you can use a mixture of those 97s and 98s in your dupe storage, and then those low rated as well. And that's where you're going to be getting your Pele's, R9s, your Cruyffs, mental stuff like that, boys. And I know that not all of these are 99s, right? But with the amount of fodder you're getting, these pretty much become free. So go and complete every single... Well, there you go. There's a 99 blank as well.
It's not Lauren Blanc. It's Laurent Blanc.
Yeah, go and complete every player SBC as well. It just takes a bit of time, but honestly, they're free. And once you've done those player SBCs, the icon packs, you just start the loop again. So you go back to the team of the season player picks, do as many as possible, and then it gives you the fodder for the 85 times 10s and the team of the seasons for the icon picks as well. And you can just start that loop over and over and over again. So although the grind is simple, boys, just make sure you're doing it right. Make sure you're not sending everything to the storage. Make sure you're doing it in the right order. And make sure you've followed this video from start to finish. And you might get yourself a 99 Hansen. Boys, a really simple one today, as the grind is really simple at the minute. So make sure if you're new, subscribe. You've been an absolute legend. And also drop a like on the video if it did help you out. But until next time, boys, in a bizzle.